need to do and what I really want to do is go outside and give Rajkummar Rao a hug. And of course my Jaan Vikram. It just gets better and better, yeah, with every film. Guys, you should appreciate all that you have in life, the comforts, even the basics. If there's one thing I've learned from this film, is that you must appreciate every little thing in life. You take so many things for granted, all the basics like food,
Water,
electricity, water.
violence.
And one day it'll all go and you won't know what to do. Why you have this kida, sir? Why you like to mess with everyone? You're such a brat, sir. You're such a brat of a filmmaker. You know, he's so gifted. He's perhaps the most crafty filmmaker that I know of amongst the greats. And you love effing with everyone, sir. With your crowd, you're like, I'm watching the movie like, I was alone in Lightbox. I don't know, it's a 60-seater or something. And I'm giving audible reaction. I clapped also, sir. I clapped also. Yes. Yes. Oh my God. Rajkummar Rao, yeah. What should we do to you? Sir, should we put him in a museum? We should just put you in a museum. First of all, Kazveen, the art director, we shouldn't wait for the award season. Right? So it's all driven, it's a film that's very heavily driven by all the stuff also. And it's like Rajkumar and his stuff. And it's throughout. Some incredible moments. Sir, you really have a grouse with this excessive expansion of urban sprawl, don't you?
I do, yeah.
You don't like builders and buildings. You just want some open space. If we could give him a garden in Khar, he would be happy. He would chill out for some time till he's going to come back and slap you again with some social commentary. So you slapped some guys. Huh? Some things about, urban life, you've given a hard job to. You know? It's amazing. I think realty sales are going down. Pav Bhaji sales are going up. Why you would like to F with people, sir? Why you like to F? I live on the 43rd floor. Why you like to F with me? And I live alone most times. And next thing you know, I'll be on a diet of
Things that you can't pay.
I wanted to, I was like, I'm hungry, but it's like, I can't eat yet. I don't know how to drive this. There's so many things I want to say, and I have to stop myself at every point, be like, I don't want to give that out, I don't want to give that out, I don't want to give that out. But it's so exciting, it flew by, it absolutely flew by. And it's replete with moments, and they're all coming from inside you. Unbelievable stuff. So we'll start at the start. How did it materialize? Hardik? So Hardik was an AD on Lutera, and he's Vikramaditya's little find, his little gem. So how did it start, sir?
It started with this guy called Amit Joshi, who was out of the blue, cold email came to me with this idea, just a synopsis of, hi sir, my name is Amit Joshi, and here's an idea that I actually had, and I actually did that, which is the lesson.
Which is hats off to you, sir. You do have the most open channel of curating original material in the entire film industry, which is totally awesome.
No, but it was, and I read it and I was like, oh wow, fuck, this is such a cool idea. Why has nobody thought of this? Why has nobody done this? And I was like, okay, I'm gonna be selfish and just like report for myself. And I got Hardik involved and I said, you two go sit in that corner and write the screenplay. And I kept going inside every kind of 1 week, twice a week and go and stir the pot.
So he just messaged you, said I have an idea. He did not have a fleshed out screenplay.
No, not a fleshed out screenplay. He had a fleshed out synopsis.
Which also brings me to this. In your experience of performing and not directing or acting, a film like this, if you're whilst making it, don't you discover that in this situation, this is what I do, or that's what I reach out for, or that's what I go for. There are some broad, very critical plot points in the screenplay already fleshed out. But are there things you discovered? Like, did it come from you? Like,
No, it came,
man,
yeah.
I think I do that.
No, absolutely. I think we had pointers for every day, like day one, what all we do, day two, what all we do. But then rest, I think, as he said, it was like quite organic. Most of it was improvised. Like we really didn't want to fix anything that he would go
So
from
how
point
many
A to
days
point
of
B.
shoot was this?
20 years.
You were staying there. You were staying there.
No, I in that flat, no, I wanted to, but then, yeah, it was not practically possible. But I really desperately wanted to stay there.
This spiral of this man into just sheer, I don't even know what to call. I don't want to call it madness.
It's not madness. It's about. I mean, for me, it's always been about what excited me. It's about going back to absolute basics, like finding the caveman within a high-rise apartment.
Yeah,
That was a really cool. It's just such a cool
it's
idea.
True,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
It's such a cool idea.
But when did that strike you? When you read Amit Joshi's email?
Not his email. I read that 1 or 2 page synopsis. And he's talking
Okay.
about this guy kind of like stuck there and he has to do these things to survive and eat this. And it's like, wow, this is so cool. This is really like sort of saying like it's the first man.
Yeah.
You know, like it's this guy's first
Which
man.
is it's really trippy, sir. When
It's
you
pretty
watch
trippy.
it, when you're watching it when you're watching the film, you're like, and that's why the angle of this like Steve Irwin, like I don't know, it's just like, it is stripped out.
The Hawk McNabb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crackies. So it's like watching the caveman, but he's in the middle of
But yeah.
excessive urban sprawl.
Exactly.
The juxtaposition itself is just mad.
That's what I loved about it. I thought like this is such a cool idea worldwide, not just in India. It's not about okay, it's like worldwide. Why has no one ever gone out there and made this? And I think the idea was like because after a point it's funny almost. It's almost like it's if you have we are voyeuristic people. We like seeing the suffering of other human beings. It's like after a point, I mean, for me, like literally post 40 minutes, this film is actually funny. I actually laugh at all the scenes because I was like, and Raj has just done them so well. It's like,
Yeah, laughed a couple of times.
Yeah, but so anyway, that was. I mean, the idea for me was everything. It was like everything was the idea. And we stripped it down. Actually, what you were saying, we stripped it down
How
to 30
cool
minutes.
are we, sir, as people? He's struggling over there, with one of the 5 elements. I don't want to give. See, I'm talking in code language. He's struggling there. His poor chap's life is at risk, and we're like, what is It's really cool, yeah.
Yeah, very cool. But that's what I love. Like my favorite scene, actually, we can sort of talk is because in the trailer, but the TV throwing scene. For me, the favorite moment is when he's trying to take the stand out of the bottom of the TV. For me, that was.
Your feet have given the best supporting performance. They are better than the TV stand support. And the sound design, sir, it's incredible. It's actually genius because he's trying to reach out, and I can sense. I've studied filmmaking and stuff, so it's really something when he's screaming and he's trying to use his voice, which it doesn't go anywhere, and to translate that via sound design and craft is really, really incredible, sir. So all new people this time, I noticed, mostly.
Mostly from the last time, from the last two from Ludera, actually, nobody the same guy. Siddharth Diman was my cinematographer on Bhavesh, so we were of course sort of like trying to get that along. So he did this. Aditya unfortunately couldn't sort of do it, but Kazvin, who's been Aditya, actually Kazvin was the one who kind of commenting Ludera and this, she was set dresser there. Anish John is actually a national award winner already for and the Jharkhand one. Labor of Love. Terrific guy. But great crew, man. I love him.
तू बना ले शेल्फ पे जगह बना ले तू. What a hard 20 days it must have been, man.
Oh, yeah,
Did you take a holiday after that or what?
No, I couldn't. I had to start another film. But yeah, it took me some time to. You can understand as an actor, it took me some time to get off shore. Yeah.
How do you get off an experience?
By eating every day, like for almost a week. And
But not crunchy stuff.
no crunchy and juicy stuff. All cheesy, butter.
I'd rather have a protein shake than there's other source of protein.
Yeah.
Or just so you ate. Because you didn't eat for 20 days.
Yeah,
That's what they're
20
saying. I
days,
saw the
yeah.
making also.
Yeah.
carrots and coffee, that's damn hard, man.
Yeah, and it's a really weird
So
combination.
how do you communicate with him? So I remember Manish, one day, because I was not eating whatever body shot in one of my first body shots, I didn't know better, so I was not eating. And I was like, you're like, bro, got some instructions for you. So how are you getting through to him? Is he
I don't know.
responsive or?
I was just talking and he just kept, after a point, a few days, he just had that look on his face. I thought that was.
Were you like, Raj?
I thought that was just permanent, so I just. I think one of those, what Mehta calls the Yashi moment, right? Sometimes he's gonna like, someone's, Yashi's giving him instructions, Yashi should speak very fast.
Yeah.
And I don't know if Yashi's not. I think Raj doing the same thing.
I was in my own zone.
Yeah, he was in his own zone.
It felt like that. That's why the question comes, because he's so in that zone when you're watching. You're like, how is this man functioning on a professional film set? You know, he's perhaps he's only in touch with the director, but how is he even getting in touch with him? Because it's in his eyes, you know,
Yeah.
the smallest of moments.
We left him alone a lot in the sense that at least and this is thanks to digital, we could actually do long 6-8 minute takes,
Oh,
you know,
wow.
leaving the actor
Wow.
alone to do a lot. That's
That
pretty much how
must
we
be fun.
shot the film.
Yeah, as an actor. It's
Yeah.
amazing, yeah. Like that shot where he actually gets stuck for the first time, that went on for almost 10 minutes, when I was actually
Shot
trying to
the
break
whole
that door with everything possible. I just couldn't move that bloody door.
And you're loving it. At
I'm
this
loving
point,
it.
huh?
I wasn't
You're
like,
like,
call cards.
you're just watching, you're like, gold, gold, gold.
Wasn't calling card, wasn't nothing like that. Suddenly I'd get up and go get
Did you just stop at some point and be like, come, please,
Yeah,
man.
there was one moment. So by the time I won't, without revealing the story, there was a moment in the
I know
film
all about it.
on the 35th floor. I'm almost like about to jump. This guy not saying cut, and only my hands are there. Now he would say cut, and I'm like, sir, cut. And like 35 floors down. He's like, no, I just want to see how far could you go. I could have gone really far. What's But yeah, he was having fun. I think we all were having fun exploring everything.
So I love all the actors. As much as you hate their characters, you just love them.
Yeah.
I love, and
That Watchmen's a piece of art.
there's one character, there's one major character in the film who's not even human.
The rat.
The rat.
Who I sadly realized yesterday someone said you didn't credit the rat. I'm like,
Yeah,
Credit the rat.
that shot of his very.
What about your Pav Bhaji? I don't know, guys. I don't want to reveal too much.
Yeah.
But there's so much. So when you go into the dream sequence, I don't know how. So you have.
that
dream sequence.
That dream sequence was actually 8 minutes long.
Yeah, he cut it actually. Yeah.
It's a, which we've kind of cut shorter because I was tripping in that sequence. He actually goes in the sequence, and it's not really a spoiler. He goes down, and
Yeah.
he goes, and there's a Pav Bhaji counter at the end. And behind the Pav Bhaji counter is the same broker who sold him the flat floor.
Yeah.
And they fight.
I fight
he
him
starts
with
he starts to throw dishes at him.
How do you do that, sir? When you have
Stuck.
such stuff, it's like surgery. It's like cutting off a limb.
It is cutting off.
Huh? Even during Lutera, I remember what a struggle it was to kind
The
of
theatre scene.
just keep snap.
No, but yeah, but
It must be
sometimes-
hard for you also. You know you poured in so much. You know you have such brilliant stuff.
Yeah, I know. Like there were a couple of scenes, a couple
Director's
of
cut.
amazing. Yeah, that director's cut actually. Yeah, we do that.
Deleted scene.
Hard, man. 20 days
Yeah.
and you'll never be the same. You don't feel like the same person.
No, of course, as you rightly said, you're starting realizing the importance of small things in life. Just like Pav Bhaji. Water, yeah.
I really want to get Pav Bhaji. I really do want to get some Pav Bhaji.
But I think, Ranveer, like as an actor, you know, it's very rare. Yeah, something like this happens to you. Like a script like this, I'm sure it would have come
this
to you.
one,
Would have jumped on
yeah,
it.
it would have been instant.
Yeah, like yeah, I am doing it no matter what, and that to a guy like him directing. Imagine what better can you ask for? Yeah. So for me, it was
Not
like
awkward at all.
Yeah.
Sitting right there.
I feel very fortunate that I got to do this.
But I don't know. I mean, very few people could have gone so deep into it, man.
You could have easily.
I don't know.
No, you could have.
I don't know.
I know.
I,
I know.
I need to eat.
Okay, we're gonna get trapped when the
I
fridge
took
is
away,
full of food.
I took away
Was he
the-
sneaking? Was he sneaking stuff? So, you find him, Raj. He's there eating like a bounty or something.
No, first 3 days, yeah.
Daniel Day-Lewis breaks character.
First couple of days I went to him into his room, and he's there with his cat and coffee. I'm like, oh Raj, you want some?
It's like chicken,
paneer,
He was
paneer.
like, really?
So by day 3, I thought you were going to kill me. He's going to throw me out of the fucking balcony. So I said, okay, I can just walk away.
Crazy relationship, huh?
Yeah.
You must have developed.
Yeah, great relationship.
You're trying to go somewhere, you're trying to push him, trying to hold him back. It's just, it's all push and pull all the time. Because you care for the guy also, you know. I don't think, I guess being an actor, one realizes these things, but these types of, when you do these types of characters, it's really, you go through a lot, you know. And I guess you do it for yourself, you know. The
That is
appreciation
true.
just
That is true.
follows.
That is true.
I guess some actors are very brave and want to see how far they can go, how far they can push themselves into. I'm pretty sure, Raj, at some point in this film, you must have not even felt like yourself. I really think you transcended the levels. You know, at some point during those 6-8 minute takes, you must have been in some trance.
Yeah, no, it happens.
Many a time.
No, as you rightly said, I totally believe when you're doing a film like Trap, actually you're doing it for yourself. You're not doing it thinking, okay, oh, let me do it for the audience because let me do it this way that people might like. No, you're really in that meditative mode.
Yeah.
It's actually like meditation.
It's transcendental.
Yeah.
At some point, you just lose the sense of who you are, where you are. You're just that guy in the moment.
Yeah.
And yeah, digital helps.
My first one was digital.
Your first time on digital?
I was in 35, or I was in 16.
Minute of silence.
Minute of silence for celluloid.
Has digital, okay, the big question answered live, has digital turned India's finest filmmaker? Have you turned, sir? Have you turned your back?
I don't know if I've turned my back fully. There's a little bit of a window open. I'm a little, 168-degree type thing. But
Sir, it's that moment in Lutera, the moment in the snow when he has the choice. Or looking back, it's digital and it's film. You're there.
I'm at that moment.
You're feeling that moment, bro.
I'm feeling that moment. No, but really helped in this film, not just for him, but also for the fact that we could literally, we started shooting within half an hour every morning of being on set. Like we'd get there and we just start shooting because you don't need light, you don't need to kind of like bring in, you can go 360 without, it's beautiful. There's something very liberating about having a camera this small, which has got a freaking 6K sensor inside, which is good for VFX, and it's so liberating, in a different kind of way. I love film, but this was a big one for me. I was like, wow, this is so cool.
We caught you at a very
I got
interesting
I'm
crossroads.
at a very emo place right now.
Standing there, digital film. So, with him, I could vouch for it. I don't know, he has this innate ability to create the space and atmosphere for you to feel comfortable to just let go.
Oh yes, yes.
You know that you got a solid guy there, and I'm gonna go for it. It's a rare thing. I think so to make your actors feel so comfortable, because that's damn important, sir. You need to feel comfortable to let your emotions flow, because you're submitting some really precious stuff. It's your most precious things, and having just seen the film, I can vouch that Raj put everything that was in there. He just gave it. So tell me about him, you're a leading man. You're his next leading man after me, sir. After
Yes.
me. What do you have to say? I'm disappointed by him.
I was like, I've been up his line since Udaan.
Okay.
I wanted to do Udaan. He said, Raj, you know.
You're damn
Yeah,
lucky, sir. Leading men are approaching. I approached him. Like, so you have something for me, please come.
So yeah, so
we
people,
had Chinese
so
at
actors
Otters
there,
Club.
yeah. So actors there who want to work with him, just approach him and keep telling him, keep poking him.
Yeah.
Keep
Especially if
find his cast.
if your name starts with R, it's like
Yeah. Rajat Parmecha, Ranveer Singh, Rajkummar Rao. So Rohit, if you're there, he's a man. No, but yeah, I think, as you said, he gave me that kind of freedom, and he made me feel so
So you
comfortable on
always
set. Yeah.
like wanted to collaborate.
Yeah, always. It
After
actually
seeing
happened
Udaan.
here in
It's such a
Nightbox.
powerful film.
Yeah,
How,
Udaan and
how did
Lupita.
it happen here in Nightbox?
We were here for some film screening,
Masan.
and he told me Masan, and he told me Raj, I have this idea. I was like, okay. He's like, are you gonna direct it? He's like, yeah, this idea I'm thinking. Here you are. And he told me an idea, a guy stuck in an apartment. Like, great. Are you directing it? He's like, yeah. I said, I'm on. Let's do it. Let's make it. And actually, it just happened like that. It just went from there. After 2 months, we were actually on set shooting.
Yeah, it's a very valid question. Now that you missed a big shot producer also,
Yeah.
you have to ask the valid question. Are you directing? So it happened here.
It happened
at the
here.
Masan screening,
Yes.
where I was present.
different screens.
Yeah.
So you're 3 days away, 2 days away.
2 days, day after tomorrow.
You're traveling today,
Yeah, we're going to Delhi now.
huh? Promotions. So how do you feel about promotions?
Yes, sir.
So like, hats off to you for the stuff you do. You're a genius in the stuff you do. You put it off because we've had to.
I trust
We've
you.
had to kind of do this
You
stuff.
don't shake your head.
No, but listen,
He can still
how much
pop
you
up
missed
and
me?
be like, I'm a filmmaker.
No, but
guys,
No, but
I have to do this.
Go to college festivals and
They
stand
want me
on
to dance.
stage. They
What
want to
like Muskuran? I said, I can't dance on Muskuran. At least play London to Magda.
Okay,
And then we miss you. We always talk
Sing
about,
it.
yeah, we wish Ranveer was
I was
here.
like,
We
oh
would
my
have
God,
done, and we would give them like, whatever they wanted, yeah.
You can't dance on Muskuran.
I can't. And even he.
No, but seriously, my respect for
and like,
my respect for actors in this whole promotion thing has gone up like
Oh, yeah.
100-fold.
I was
After
really
that, like-
affected by the film. So I came out like that. But what I really want to do is F with you because you F with me. My first question was, so, Rajkummar,
Yeah.
from Bollywood, if you want to be trapped with any one heroine, which one would that be? That was
Someone
gonna
asked
be-
me, and then I say, okay, Patulika. I say, no, not Patulika. Then I say, okay, probably Deepika, because I want to know how come Ranveer is so energetic. That's my like the politically correct answer.
Who would I want to be trapped with? One person who can fill the small shoes of the rodent. I'm not calling this person a rodent. Who would you like to be trapped with? Let's just get the address the elephant in the room and ask
nobody asked him this
ask the
question.
mainstream
Yeah.
journalist question.
Yeah.
Who would you not mind being trapped with?
Would not be my trap at this stage of my life. My daughter is the
Oh,
only one.
hey.
Yeah, because it's like
Oh,
love
hey.
of my life, so I would happily be trapped.
Let me be the other
We would
journalist
sing
and say,
songs.
apart from your family.
Apart from
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the other one. He's like, nah,
You can't say that.
Chill.
You have to say what we want you to say.
He's
You have to say what we want you to say.
animals allowed?
Yeah, dog would be nice.
Dog would be nice.
Just great company and
Great company.
yeah. Who else?
Who would you want to be?
I know I don't want to be trapped with.
Huh? Who would you want to be trapped with?
I'm a megalomaniac, so I just clone myself and get trapped with myself. I would not mind having that kind of experience. Imagine being trapped with yourself. Oh, trap part 2.
Yeah. No, trap part 2 needs 2 people because at some point in time somebody's going to start eating somebody.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. You've got enough of mass for me to survive.
I can see the poster already. Rajkummar, Ranveer, Trap 2.
Trap 2.
I think I'll start with your cheeks, Raj.
I'll start with the bicep. Oh, look at that.
Look at that meat on that boy. I think we should go now for Pav Bhaji. If you want to join us
Yes.
live at Amar Juice Center or Shiv Sagar, that would also be fantastic. Should we take some fan questions? Now is a good time.
Yeah.
So,
No highs, no hellos, and no shout-outs.
So, we
You
do
know, so
have a couple
I
of.
do these Facebook live chats, everybody just
Hi,
wants
hello.
to say hi.
Hello, what's up?
So I'm then half an hour
See,
like,
common
hi,
hi to everyone.
hi. Why don't we have Geetanjali in this chat? Guys?
Good question.
Good question.
Huh?
Ranjan, sir, why don't we have Gitanjali?
Why do we have Geetanjali?
Such a beautiful love
She's-
story.
she's very shy.
She's very shy. She's
Oh, yeah.
She's a national award winner. We
I know,
want to
for
say
Liars
that.
Dice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
amazing.
I would like to meet Geetanjali. I think she's a very fascinating actor.
Yeah, she's very
And I really had a huge crush on her till that one scene.
So watch that for that one scene.
You like that? Till that one scene.
How much to say, how much not to say?
How loud can you shout? Watchman.
You.
Okay. I love that he uses his voice on that. It's like, what is he called? What is he He sounds like a person without a voice at one point. He's just you really feel for him. But chap, what all he tries, what all he goes through, what all he's done. Phew, real blood. Your Deepa scared for a minute over there. You love these crazy actors. Rajkummar Rao. Rajkummar Rao. Heavy duty actor Rao. Needs some pow with my bhaji pow. Rao needs a pow. Rao needs a pow. That's my rhyme. That's the rhyme of pow.
That's awesome.
That was great, huh?
I just every time I eat a pav bhaji, I get flashes of best supporting actor.
Best supporting actor. One more. See,
You should really, yeah. One more. The chat with rat is Hardik. It's got Hardik written all over it, huh? Right? It's a Hardik.
It's a Hardik.
It's a Hardik.
It's a Hardik thing.
Would you communicate with the rat in any different way? तुम्हें बड़ा पता है rat के बारे में बिना पिक्चर देखे? That dynamic is actually, that track is, I mean, with all due credit to your wonderful chemistry with Geetanjali, that's the track.
That is the love story. It's and we got a phenomenal performance. I mean,
How did you shoot the rat? It must be damn difficult.
You should scared of that.
I'm petrified of rats. Which is another reason why I kind of gravitated towards the film, because the moment I read him, like, he's stuck with the rat and he's scared of rats, I'm like, oh my god, this is me. I'm this guy. It's like, if I was stuck in here, I would be exactly as scared as this guy was. I can't. So I was literally, when the scenes of the rat were happening, I was in the next room. And you know me, I'm like on top of the actor, right? I'm on hands on and like that kind of stuff. And I was in the other room. I was drinking like RGB, dude. I was like shouting from there. Go closer, go further away. Take the camera closer.
Real rat, huh?
Real rat. And
What? Yeah,
Siddharth Devan's like, you can say, Paka, you're sitting in that room, man. What about? I have to go closer to the camera.
He's not following instructions, man. He's a rat, Vikram. But it's hard to keep them in one spot and, you know, I mean, I've worked with a dog. It's
So my respect
hard
for
enough,
animals.
but a rat must be like damn hard.
My respect for animals.
He's given some shots, huh? Rat,
Give
Mr.
some
Rat
shots.
has given some shots.
Given some.
The life of Pi
Two of them, and he's really listening. How do you create that moment cinematically, sir? Craft, man. You can feel like the rat is actually listening to him.
That's my favorite close-up in the film.
Yeah, it's amazing.
There's that one is my.
For all this,
It's my
and
favorite.
Axel's favorite close-up.
After giving, cutting and not eating, what's the favorite closer? Rat.
That rat in the boy, he's so cute when he's looking at that.
That is true.
That I mean, I really felt like I went like this.
But there was a time we actually thought of keeping the film's name as Rat Man.
But this is a this is the title.
Trapped. Yeah.
This is the title. There's so many levels it's working at.
Yeah.
And it's scary. Yeah. It's a scary,
Oh, the experience.
scary movie.
It is scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like this is everyone living in a metropolitan. You know,
Yeah.
everyone. It could happen to anyone. I didn't even know what was going to happen. What?
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
What now?
What now? That's true.
You know. And what about the Watchmen?
He's legendary. Aryan Shukla.
Aryan
What a guy.
Shukla ji.
Even just as his personality, that guy is exactly like how he is in this film.
He won't give a damn.
He doesn't give up.
He doesn't
You are
give a-
becoming the Motwani, Rajkummar Rao, Ranveer Singh, whoever, he'll be like this only. So what? So what? Love him.
He's a chiller.
He's a chiller.
He's not bothered for it.
He doesn't give a damn.
So where's this place? So this scary ass
The
building.
scariest building is it's in Prabhadevi actually.
Oh, it is?
It's right, and it's really interesting because we originally the idea was written for a kind of building or a kind of complex which is a little outside the city,
Yeah.
the end of Goregaon, east somewhere, where you kind of like maybe at the edge of the national park or whatever, that kind of scenario. And that was so we found a really cool location in Powai, which is also worked, a new Mada colony, some 10 buildings, and which is beautifully cinematic in a different sort of way. Like these 10 new buildings in one apartment, which will have one little, one guy staying there with one light. And then one of my ADs found this, and I was like, wow, this is incredible. This is like an apartment bang in the middle of the heart of the city, like literally the heart of the city.
What a find, man.
What a find. And it's such a here and now thing. It's just
So,
like,
but that's a huge call, no, sir, to pick that or the one in the heart of the city.
no, absolutely. Until I drove everybody mad till the very last day before we even started shooting. And I was just like, what do we go? Do we go that? Do we do this? This does this and this does that. And it was like, pick one. Whatever. Kazvin especially, like, I also drove her crazy about the color of the wall. Because I couldn't decide the color of the wall. Therefore, Shruti couldn't decide the color of the clothes. Yeah, I was pushing my luck a little bit with my crew.
So you got this gem of a spot,
Yeah.
which is incredible because see at a story level how it works, it's right in the middle of everything and everyone, but still
It's still,
they're so near yet so far.
yeah.
You know.
Feeling of isolation. I think that's the point.
That's the point. Yeah. And it's isolation again at many levels. They're trapped at many levels. Even in a weird way, you and Noori are kind of trapped in your relationship. It's just like there's this whole urban isolation between couples as well that can happen. So, I mean, not that I'm waiting for anything.
Just tell me, how should I go home today? In my high-rise building, 43rd floor. How should I go home today? Should I just skip it and stay with my folks?
It's a good idea.
I think tonight though I can't go back. Firstly, pav bhaji banta hai.
Oh, well, that's true.
Okay, so we're gonna catch some pav bhaji. You guys catch Trapped in the halls this Friday. It's an exhilarating experience. It's gonna make you feel all kinds of things, the whole array of emotions that you want to feel in a film. You want to laugh, you want to feel empathy, sympathetic. You want to. There's social commentary in there. There's a brilliant performance at the core and the heart of it. Watch one of the finest actors give it everything, leave it all there, and just for that, you should go watch Trapped. And I am biased towards Vikram, so I should not say anything. Everybody already knows my love for him, so I should not say Vikramaditya is the reason you should watch Trapped, because that's biased. Vikramaditya's films should be, it's an event film for me if it's directed by Vikramaditya Motwani. Un film de Vikramaditya. So you really are an auteur. You're getting there. You're getting there. With these Vikramisms.
With the Vikramisms.
But a fun watch. I think you should really watch it with a bunch of people, because after the film, you'll have a blast with the banter, and the fun stuff. People always come out of films and Spider-Man, they always go like. I don't know what they do after this film. probably eat pav bhaji.
Most people I know
Yeah.
are actually going to eat pav bhaji after the film. I actually had guys like tweeting pictures of like
Yeah.
pav bhaji plates.
Probably be
That's a great one. Ranjan sir, tweet your
Pav with-
pav.
be
Pav
more
bhaji,
friendly
yeah.
with rats probably.
Pav with
after
rats.
the film. Yeah.
Make some new animal friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Power with Ram. Yeah.
And yeah, if you ever want to know what it's like to be on LSD, also you can watch this film. Once you're in it, at one point you'll feel like I've never felt like this before. Am I seeing what I'm seeing? There's a lovely Fear and Loathing style LSD trip also. So yeah, it's a full-on film. Expect nothing less from two of the brightest talents in Hindi cinema, and I'll leave you with that. Today is Wednesday.
Wednesday, yeah.
Friday it hits the theaters. Go and watch Trapped.
Trapped.
Trapped.